Okay, a quick overview of the controls here on this wall. This main section here, it's pretty simple. It says what it is on here, but patio light outside is on here. Nice little LED light underneath the awning. You have your interior lights, which will turn on quite a few of your interior lights. No toggle there. You will not use this tank heater. This is for in the winter. There's little heating pads on your gray and black tank. You'll use them in the winter when it's freezing out and you're somewhere and it's freezing. Water pump. That's where you turn your water pump on. If you're boondocking and you're not hooked up to city water or an RV park water, you'll have your water pump on to make all your water flow. Gas water heater. This runs off propane. We have the propane on right now. We're going to turn this on. It takes 1 second or probably 5 seconds. You can hear it getting flame going, and it is operating right now. It's starting to heat the 6-gallon water heater tank that we have in here. If you see this gas fault light come on, for some reason either the pilot light went out or it just didn't want to restart, if you see that on, your heater's not heating anymore. You need to turn it off and restart it and make sure this fault light went off. I'm just going to turn it off now because we don't need it right now. Wi-Fi Ranger. We do not have a Wi-Fi Ranger hooked up at this time. The water heater will probably it can heat up and be done heating a 6-gallon tank in about 10 minutes. So if somebody took a shower, but if you're taking military showers, I mean, both of you can actually take a shower. 2 people can take a shower on one heat cycle. Otherwise, if it's completely cold, you need to fire it up and it'll take about 10 minutes to heat a 6-gallon tank. These are your generator controls. We'll talk about that in another video. These are your little LED lights for looking at your propane, your battery power, your fresh water, your black tank, and your gray tank. This RV does not have a second gray tank. It's only got one gray tank. This is your solar power. This is what's coming in. We got 300 watts of solar, and that's just telling you that what lights these? Well, empty, third, 2/3, and full tanks. So we're only on a third tank there. In your black and your gray tanks, when you empty them out, they might say 1/3 at the beginning. These sensors have never been great in RVs. You just kind of got to know that you've emptied them, and we'll talk about in another video how much capacity you got to work with there. But they will keep a reading. It might not say empty right off the bat, and then you drive down the road for a little bit and it'll kind of sense it and even it out. But those are the LED lights showing you how full you are there. You can plug USB devices into just this solar output if you're parked somewhere for a while and you just want to have a phone on a charger or something. And then you got a couple USBs there. This was your awning that we spoke about in another video, but that's your awning controls. And then this is the full coach kill switch. So if you put that up and down, that kills everything in the coach that's drawing power off of your coach lithium ion batteries. And you can see now that the solar is actually charging those batteries and putting 1.65 amps of charge into those batteries. It'll take 26 minutes to get these batteries back to full charge from 92% just with the solar power. So it does do what it's supposed to do. And if we crank that back on, we have a couple things on in here, so there's a little bit of draw. You did hear that beeping and then a microwave beep. It takes about, when you turn this system back on, The inverter is trying to, it's starting up, and it'll have that beeping sound. It's ready to go as soon as the beeping sound goes off. It takes about 15 seconds. And so that's all your controls on this board.